Hello, Startup Vision. I'm Alix de Sagazan, CEO and co-founder of AB Tasty.
Hello, Alix. Thank you so much for being here on Startup Vision. So AB Tasty is a global AI-driven platform, which is all about customer experience through optimization and personalization, which is even more important right now in this situation. Can you explain what you do?
Yes, sure. So we help digital team to improve the digital customer experience. So what does that mean? We help them to experiment their business ideas, their image. We help them to experiment absolutely everything on their website or their mobile application, so they can test and improve continuously their digital assets. And we help them as well to personalize the experience for every user. So who is doing that very well? Amazon was a pioneer and the first one to do that, to personalize the experience and to make it like the best possible for every user. So we help every brand and company to propose the Amazon-like experience and to help them to personalize the user experience every day.
Okay, so AB Tasty just raised $40 million in Series C, which shows your hyper growth and at the same time the dynamism of the market for digital companies. So congratulations. And you have over 900 clients, you have 10 offices around the world. So what is next for the company?
So we have the ambition to become a global leader. So we are already a leader in Europe. So of course we want to consolidate and to continue to grow in Europe. So our offices in France, UK, Germany, and Spain. I personally moved to the US 2 years ago to fuel the growth here. So US is our growth market. So we have still a lot of challenges, of course, on the US markets. And we have as well APAC, which is like our new region. We have opened an office in Singapore 1 hour and a half ago. So US and APAC are two growth regions. So there is a lot of challenges in this region. And the big challenge, of course, on the product AB Tasty itself is to offer to our clients very competitive products. So today we address a lot to marketing team to help the marketing digital team. We are going to help more and more the product digital team with a new product to help them to improve and to experiment their feature and to be better on their digital assets. So this is like the product challenge and the market challenge.
So you just said, Alix, you personally moved to New York 2 years ago to develop the US market, and apparently it was a great success. It was worth it. Do you think this is an essential move to have one of the founders be here to scale up?
Yes, I think this is absolutely key. So if you want, of course, to be a global leader, because if you want to be a European leader, just stay in Europe. So if you want to become a global leader, yes, because of course of the size of the American markets, I think it's key for a lot of different things, for hiring, for partnership, to show to the markets that we are committed and we want to grow in this market. And I think this is a challenge, of course, because you arrive on a market that you don't know. And it has been a huge challenge for me since 2 years. But the challenge is worth it because you learn so much. You learn a lot, especially on the marketing and sales side. So like to be in the US has learned to me and to the company globally, I think, a lot of things. And it's funny because you see a lot of European founder going to the US, but you don't see US founder going to Europe to develop Europe, which is interesting, I think.
Yeah. So what is the most challenging at A/B Tasty?
I will say I will give two answers. The first one is to keep our mindset and our culture while growing. When you have a lot of people arriving every month in the company, it's a challenge to keep the culture. And as well, having 10 offices all around the world makes a big challenge to keep the culture. I think that so far we have worked a lot on it. So I'm quite proud to say that I think we have managed that, but we have to continue because this is the biggest challenge, and this is the thing which I'm the most proud of, and that I hope we will be proud of in many years. And the second challenge is innovation. We are in a moving world. Everything is changing, the way you're coding, the way you're working, everything is changing. So I think that we are so lucky to work on customer experience optimization, because there is so many things to do. We have amazing team of data scientists working on algorithms on how to automate all what we do. So this is like so interesting for our team, our tech team, our product team, our data team. And as well, so interesting like for all the company, because the customer are challenging us every day, and we are improving and we are innovating every day. So the innovation and being at the top of the innovation is the biggest challenge as well.
So talking about innovation, what does R&D represent in the company?
So R&D is almost, so it's between 35 and 40% of the people at ABTST. So a lot of investment in R&D, of course, and 50% of the Series C is going to be dedicated to R&D, and we are quite proud of having our R&D in Europe, especially in France between Paris and Nantes. Because we think that this is an asset, because our engineer and tech people in France are super good. So this is an asset for us to have our tech team in Europe.
And when I see your energy and the personality you have and everything, you know, I mean, you're a fighter, obviously, and but the competition is so fierce, it's so hard here in the United States, you know.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I feel that the great thing is to be a challenger, because yes, we were not the first one to be on these markets, and I think this is a big luck, because you have to be super focused. You have to have a very focused go-to-market strategy, because like the market is so huge that you can lose a bit your focus in a lot of things. So you have to be very focused. And we are earning more and more market share. We have done a growth of 500% since I've arrived in the US. And of course, the objective is to continue. And we are on the good path to take more and more market share in the US.
That's very inspiring. So now a personal question. What do you like best in New York and what do you miss most?
Yeah, it's very easy for me to answer. So what I like the most in New York is to be close to the sea. I'm living in Brooklyn. We are going every weekend to the sea. In the morning, I'm taking the bike to go to the office, and I see the sea. And for me, it's something totally amazing. The air is fresh, and this is something that I'm totally fond of. And what I miss the most in France is the cheese.
So you didn't find the right cheese store right now.
There is some, but I'm a bit picky on the cheese.
And so you're a specialist.
Yes, so it's okay, but like it's not France.
Thank you so much, Alix, for sharing all that with us, and really good luck in New York and all around the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, Florence. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.